Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. In the last video you saw me making a tone arm, a uni pivot. This is it here. So this was the very first prototype I've made. So now take a look at the deck now. This is the second prototype. So I've gone to town on this, put a lot of design thought into it and a lot of engineering. So what we're going to show you is it's not bolted down, spins from side to side and up and down. So you'll say, how's that done? So we'll take the counterweight off, we'll show you that in a minute. Just pull the arm out. So here we go. Goes from round and round and up and down. This is a proper arm, it's not the uni pivot. If you look down here, I'll take these little bungs out the end. There you go, there's a bearing in there. So there's one on both sides, and there's also a bearing on the underneath there. So what I can do is I can lift this off of there slowly. No, I can't. Yes, I can, slowly. There you go. There's a bearing in there. I've left that loose at the moment. It's actually a very snug fit, so it doesn't even need to be glued, to be fair. So that goes on there like that, fits on there. Anti-skating bar. Not sure whether that's going to stay there yet. We haven't set it up. Obviously it's not wired up either. And the arm there isn't pushed in yet. What we're going to be doing is gluing that in. And then we're going to have a hole in the top for the wire to come out from the head shell. The wire is going to pop out the top, and it'll be easy because what will happen is the wire will come out the top and it will head over to this area here. So when the arm goes over, it's not going to get too much. It's not going to interfere with the arm too much. So that's that. Similar base to the other one. See, similar base. I decided to do that one in light oak with the carbon fibre arm. Now the arm tube is a 10mm arm tube. The inner size is 8mm, so that gives you the thickness of the walls of the tube are 1mm. So that's that. Turning our attention to the counterweight. So we've done a low mass counterweight. We've got a little top piece there. I can't remember the name of it now. I usually call it a helicoil insert, but it's not. A helicoil insert is when you've got a big hole in a piece of metal, or a damaged bolt hole, and you basically use a tool to grind it out and then put another insert in. But this is a wooden insert, and then I've got a thumb screw for the top of that. So then that fits on the back there. Now this is, remember, this is only a prototype. This isn't the finished article at the moment. So there you go. So that goes backwards and forwards. Now the issue with this at the moment, this counterweight, is I've used some stainless steel bolts through there and some nuts. Now you can't get close enough to the back of the arm. There you go. You can't get close enough to the back of the arm, you see. It needs, so these bolts at the back, these need to be grinded down thinner. So these will be grinded down thinner on both the back and the front. This at the moment, this weighs about 120 grams. So we'll probably make it slightly lighter by grinding those down, but that'll be fine for this arm. So we've also put another insert in the bottom there. So we'll screw that down out. And this will have, see that there? This will have a big washer on there, so a bolt to the underneath of the deck. So that's that. So for some of you are wondering, you keep asking me about how the sound is of the deck. I had a slight issue with the RB250, and it's gone off to the wand doctor to be looked at. It was a problem with a bearing. Every time the arm got over to towards the end of the LP, it just kept on skipping back all the time. So I took it to Deco Audio, my local high-end hi-fi shop, and they couldn't even fix it. They said that there was something wrong with it, so they've sent it off to another company, another guy, and they told me on the phone that what he doesn't know about tone arms isn't worth knowing, so it's gone off to him. He's going to have a look at it for me. It was working fine at first, and then all of a sudden I started noticing it was skipping at the end of the LPs. So anyway, it's gone off there. So so that's that. So we've made these anti-skating pieces up. So I'll have a bit of nylon across there, which I'll just buy, and then I'll have an anti-skating weight on there. So I think you can see I've done a very nice job of that. I think it's a bit of an improvement on this arm, although this is sort of uni-pivot design. This arm tube's too big in my opinion, and it may be that these arms are just they probably won't even be used, to be honest with you. I shall wire it up anyway. What I'm going to do is use them as ornaments after, if they're no good. This one definitely, because this was the first one. I shall make just a counterweight for the back out of that, out of wood, just to show that, and I shall mount that on a plinth on the bottom, just to give it a it'd be nice as an ornament, really. So that's that. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this this video. So you can see how it's made. Now these bearings come off of these are skateboard bearings off of skateboard wheels, and the bearings inside there are ceramic. So they've got ceramic balls opposed to little metal ball bearings, and they work really well. They're really nice and smooth. I mean, you can feel that, like, it's lovely and smooth. And the reason why I put the bungs on the end there is so you can get in and oil them. So after a while, you might find that the oil, they're not running as smooth. So you can drop a bit of, I use sewing machine oil in there because I've got loads of it. And also with the bottom there, the bottom bearing, which you probably won't be able to see through there, but the bottom bearings down there, you can put a little bit of oil down into there, into the bearing. You can't really see it there, but it's in there anyway. So so I hope you like this design again. I mean, these are so time consuming to make. It's not worth me showing you how to make one of these. It just, I mean, this has taken me all week, evenings of all week. Yeah, so that's that. So there's just a thumb screw to go on the top of there, so when you get to your right weight, you can just screw it down. So I think that's all I've got to say for this video again. So I hope you like this arm. Remember, if you're going to comment and say things about the arm, remember this is a prototype. This isn't a finished article. So the anti-skating probably needs to be moved on that. I put it where it was. I'm not sure if it's right there. You won't know until you wire it up, of course. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Cheers.